So it's survival of the fittest right now. And fittest was really going to be defined by the companies that had cash reserve. The companies with the strongest cash position going into the pandemic were going to be the companies that are best positioned for survival. Investors are typically the providers of capital or cash for these companies. With all the volatility in the stock market and the economy, all the uncertainty that we are all experiencing, investors have pulled back significantly. Venture capital markets are reporting a 40% decrease in the volume of deals done. And we are certainly experiencing that locally at 757 Angels. And so what we've really had to do is creative, agile, opportunity sinking. So we really had to dig deep. And in the recovery, you hear V-shaped, W-shaped, U-shaped. Venture capital is saying this is a 12 to 24 month recovery. This is going to be a rough ride for all of us. But what I really do believe is that entrepreneurs are the engine of the future. Entrepreneurs have gotten us out of every downturn. Entrepreneurship and innovation needs to be core of recovery efforts that'll put added emphasis on the importance of innovation and what it can do for our community and our nation. So pre-COVID, there was this whole philosophy of what we would call blitz scaling, right? You think about Uber, you think about WeWork, you think about all those companies, and tons of capital, billions of dollars of capital were pouring into these technology companies just so they could get eyeballs. They weren't making a profit, they were just getting eyeballs. Now we have to be much more realistic. We have to actually have real verified customers, and that's going to take money. And so it's really going to take a much more disciplined approach, but we still have a long way to go in terms of understanding that we need to embark on innovation as one of the pillars of our economy. We need to get more competitive as a region, and we need to get more competitive as the state, and that takes funding. And that is one of the big challenges of the pandemic right here. The 757 resources are definitely regional. We definitely have statewide and national strength. We're super proud of that. So we're well recognized. It's a brand that no one wants to see go away, but we need better amplification of our message, right? So marketing and messaging is really key here. There's not enough entrepreneurs in any particular city to make up enough density to make us interesting. We have to pool everybody together. We have to pool all our capital together so that we create a very dense ecosystem. And by virtue of being dense, we will attract more money, more capital, more talent to this region. And so, yes, working together is critical to this effort.